Welcome back, everyone. In this video, we're going to take a look at list comprehensions, which is going to be quite useful for future programs that we're going to write. Let's go ahead and get started with examples. In Python, we all already know what lists are. They're a form of structure to allow you to collect various items and keep them in a structure that you can reference. Let me go ahead and call this 020 list comprehension. So suppose I want to create a list of cubes. I can do this traditional way. I can say for I in range, let's say 10 is enough. Let me create an empty list first. I'm going to call it cubes. I'm going to let cubes append the cube of I. This is how I do exponentiation. If you don't recall that, it's a double asterisk. And then down below, I'm going to print cubes. You can see this created the cubes for me, very straightforward. But this took several lines of code to do that. We could do this in a single line using a list comprehension. So I can come here and say cubes is equal to a list. And the way list comprehension works in general, let me make that a comment. List comprehension format is you have the items, basically, items of the list, followed by loop to create those items, followed by, optionally, conditionals. Let me put, just make it comprehension format so it's all fitting on one line. And this could actually be loops. It doesn't have to be a single loop here. So if I want to create cubes, I'm interested in items to be listed. So those are, cubes. And I'm going to say for I in range 10. And since the conditionals are optional, I'm just going to skip that. And I'm going to then print cubes. Same exact result. Instead of using 1, 2, 3 lines of code, we accomplish the same thing in a single line of code. What if I'm interested in which of these cubes are, let's say, let's just do the modulus of these by, say, 5. So I can come here and create cubes mod 5, and I'll just copy and paste this bit of code so I don't have to write it again. And over here, I can do if I cubed modulus, which is, this is how you do it in Python, modulus 5 is equal to 0. So this is a conditional. This is an optional conditional that I can put together. And then I can come here and print cubes mod 5. I only got 2 results this time, 0 and 125, as you can see. So this is, in a nutshell, how you can work with list comprehension. There's a lot you can do with it. It can obviously work with more complex data. You can work with tuples. You can work with sets, with dictionaries. But in a nutshell, this is how you handle it. And if you have more than one for loop, you simply put the first loop and then the second loop and the third loop, etc. I want to point out that there are no commas or hyphens or semicolons or anything like that. It just, you write it out, the expression that you want, then the loops come after it, then the conditionals, and the conditionals can have ands and ors, booleans in them. We'll be using this list comprehensions in future videos, so don't worry, you're going to see them over and over again. As always, thank you for watching and being a great audience. If you enjoyed these, please share with loved ones and friends, and see you in the next video.